Hey everyone, Ashley here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel.
Hey there, amazing moms and wanderlust enthusiasts. Welcome to Soul Ambitions, where we embark on the journey of motherhood with a dash of adventure. I'm Ashley, your mompreneur guide, two-time business owner, and your friend in making motherhood a breeze. As a proud owner of a hypnotherapy practice and a baby-safe aromatherapy company, I'm all about helping you become a mom who's more zen. Hit that subscribe button, join our incredible community, and let's make this journey of motherhood and wanderlust absolutely epic together.
My baby is 1 year old. I thought I would share with you today some of my biggest tips that I've learned 1 year postpartum. There's only 6 tips, but they kind of go in detail, and the best tip is going to be the last tip, so stay tuned for the whole video so that way you can see the best tip. The first thing I learned, literally probably right when we brought her home, was I can't make everyone happy. I realized that I was feeling overwhelmed because I try to make everyone happy. Like, I try to make my partner happy, obviously I try to make the baby happy, and I try to make the dogs happy. It's just really hard when you add a baby into the mix because it's just an extra person that you have to take care of and take care of their emotions. And so for me, I felt really overwhelmed of like, how can I make everyone happy at once? And I realized that it's just not possible. Sometimes you and your partner are not going to agree on a way to do things with your baby, and sometimes as a mother, you know, you'll feel internally like this is the right thing to do, and that is something that you just need to do, especially in those newborn days. So don't stress too much about making other people upset, and this goes for, you know, even your mother-in-law or your mom or dad or whoever, any family member that's kind of like in the mix during those newborn days. It is important to know that your happiness has to come first. I know that may sound selfish, but you really need to make sure that you are feeling grounded and happy with yourself. If you're not feeling that, you're not going to be able to provide for anyone else. I know that's so cliche, but you literally are not going to be able to be at your best for your baby. So always think that like you being selfish and taking that time for self-care is really not selfish for your baby, because it's gonna benefit your baby in the long run. Number 2 is really something that I've kind of learned recently, is that you can't escape germs. Now, actually, this is like 2.1 tip. Take your vitamins. Take your vitamins, take your supplements. My hairstylist just recently told me about taking garlic, like chopping it up and putting it on a spoonful of honey and then just like swallowing the honey. And I think that's great. I've taken garlic before. It's like a natural antibiotic, and like you need to take your supplements. If you don't want to do that, that's totally fine. I literally just take a multivitamin that's a gummy because I'm weak. Yeah, you need to take your vitamins because you are not going to be able to escape germs. This is coming from someone who is an extreme germaphobe. As someone who has had trauma, being clean and keeping my surroundings in control is something that has always just been my way of coping. I learned with having a baby that I literally cannot escape the germs, and I have learned to let go quite a bit. Just know that your immune system is developing, your baby's immune system is developing during these times when your baby is just being absolutely dirty. Just let it happen, because I have realized I would actually drive myself crazy if I tried to control all the germs that was around us that my baby's getting into. When those messes happen, sometimes you just need to take a deep breath and realize that messes are good, and messes are something that are supposed to happen for a child to learn. Tip number 3 is just go. Just go. Just go take the trip. Go get out the house. Literally, I challenged myself to go to New York City alone with my baby. For me, flying alone for 6 hours was really, really stressful, but once I did that, and once I went through that entire trip and took care of my baby alone for that entire time, I felt so confident. I was like, I can do anything. If you have a newborn or if you're pregnant, just know that when you get out the house, which can be so scary because you have your surroundings set up in your house, you have your diaper changing area, you have your bottle area, and you have unlimited milk there. It just feels comfortable to be at home because you know where everything is. But once you just go and get out, do the trip, go out to eat, once you just go and do it and get through the stress, your confidence will build. That is something that I wish that I did sooner, because I spent a lot of time like being scared, hating being in the car because my baby was like locked in her car seat and I wasn't able to get her when I'm driving. I just wish that I would have done that sooner. Tip number 4 is to talk through your emotions and your baby's emotions. This is gonna feel kind of silly because your baby can't actually verbalize anything yet, and sometimes you'll be talking through the emotions and it seems like your baby just doesn't care because your baby is just continuously crying. No matter what you say, it doesn't work because you're not communicating with a child or an adult, someone who can verbalize and speak through things. If you talk through your emotions and talk through your baby's emotions when something is going wrong, then it usually turns out to help you feel calmer. Once your child does start verbalizing their emotions, it's going to be a lot easier for you to talk to them because you're already going to know how to verbalize emotions. Tip number 5 is going to be shocking. You actually need less than you think. Now, if it makes you feel better to over prepare, then by all means do that. But I'm just telling you right now, you need less than you think. I just downgraded my diaper bag. I feel like if I would have started with a smaller diaper bag, then I would have made everything fit in that smaller space, because I just get so annoyed carrying around like this huge backpack. And although it is good to be prepared, sometimes as a mom you kind of get over prepared and you start packing too much stuff, and really you kind of need less than you think. Tip number 6, the last tip and the best tip. You can't be everything, okay? This is something that I learned probably on month 2. If you didn't watch my birth story, I was actually in the hospital for 33 days unexpectedly. I had a premature baby. All of the work that I was planning to do and set up for my business before I had my child was literally just swept away. So when I came home, I was actually in the mood to work because I had all these projects that I didn't get to finish. Sadly enough, I thought that I could work and see clients during my baby's nap times. This was just so dumb. It left me in tears. So this is actually a really embarrassing story. I had a client who I was doing a free consultation for during my baby's nap time. I thought I had it all planned out. I'm like, okay, this is perfect. We'll just do this 30-minute consultation. She's gonna nap during that time, no problem. Well, she woke up during that time and was crying, of course. She needed a bottle. I had to end the call and it was so embarrassing, and I was literally in tears because I was like, I literally can't do this. Like, I can't run my business right now. And I cannot be a mom at the same time. I think that it's important to give ourselves grace. You can't be productive, you can't be present and be happy and just do it all. You just cannot do it all. Keeping the house clean and taking care of the baby, and you can't do everything. Like, you literally can't. There might be a day where you can do everything, and I think that that's one of the most important things to remember, is that this is all just temporary. I know that it feels permanent because your child is permanent, but the thing is that it really does get easier. I know everyone says that. You do find a flow and the nap times do get on a better schedule. In those newborn days, you want to get back to you, and you want to be the mom that you thought that you were going to be. However, it just doesn't turn out the same way that you thought. Take in the moments. Even if it takes you a year to get back into your hobbies again, it takes you a year to get back into your extra work that you had to do. I know a lot of people, you have to work and make money and live, so you do have to go back to work at some point, but just take those days and really be in the present as much as you can. Stop worrying about cleaning the house. Stop worrying so much about everything, because you cannot be everything all at once. I appreciate you so much for watching my video. I will see you in the next one. Thanks.